Twitch. There we go.
Log into Twitch.
And start local.
Oh boy.
That's the notification that I've gone live.
Why do I only get notifications for when Cartridge Blowers goes live?
And not when Matt? I don't know. I don't know.
Like only when we go live for the show do I get notifications, but like when you are playing a game, I find out after. Like it notifies me when you guys go offline.
Well, that's silly.
It is silly. And then like the other channels I'm subscribed to, I never find out when they go live, which sucks because I'm on someone's channel and I want to do my job. So
Aw.
Whose channel are you a mod on? I didn't know that.
Flower Power.
Oh, man.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, he's a cool guy.
All right. Okay. Local recording has...
I sent them an email. I was like, hey guys, can you help me figure out this problem with my app? And I never heard back from them.
Oh, no.
Twitch support is...
That kind of happened to me. I emailed Monoprice a week and a half ago, and they never got back to me. And so I emailed them again. They never got back to me. I went on their live chat, waited for about 5 minutes, and then it just kicked me back out. And then I went back on it again, and it kicked me back out again. So then I called them. Right?
What is Monoprice?
Monoprice is it's actually a very good website for buying like computer parts or cables. They're very very good, well priced. They typically ship pretty quick, and when I don't have to deal with their customer service, have had very good experiences with them. Yeah, it's, I don't know. This was bad. Eventually, on the phone, someone told me, "Oh, why don't you go email this other email address?" So I did, and then they got back to me very quickly. But it's like I had to get a secret email address. It was stupid.
I got something from Kickstarter that was damaged.
Yeah.
And I emailed them about a week and a half ago, and they haven't gotten back to me. So I think maybe just people are not answering emails. Is that the 2018 thing?
Maybe.
I guess, yeah.
Like, I understand everyone's probably pretty backed up from, like, the holidays and stuff.
Fuck them.
A week and a half is kind of long.
So, well, like, I haven't even gotten, like an auto response, like, hey, you got your email. Yeah. It's really stupid.
Okay. So I'll just restart the recording because I went on a rant.
A rant against, support.
A company I actually like for a job that
saved the VODs forever.
Right? Okay. We're good. Hello, everybody, and welcome to YNIN's Cartridge Blowers, the show where we give video games a second chance to make a first impression. With me, as always, is Nikki Wright.
Hey, that was quick.
Yeah, and Matt Crua.
Oh, I didn't see you there.
And right back to me. This is the show where in the second half we play video games based around a theme. And this week the theme is Judge a Book by its Cover Week, or in this case, game. We play games based on how weird their art is or how cool their art is. So if you would like to watch that, just wait around to the second half. Or if you're watching us after the fact on YouTube, as you can every other Thursday on youtube.com/YNINpod, you can skip ahead by clicking the timestamp below. If you're watching us live on Twitch, as you can almost every other Friday, you're just gonna have to watch us talk. You're seeing pop up in the corner there exactly what you need to get to us. But like I said, that's in the second half. So this first half is really where we kind of talk about what we played and what we think about it.
Hey there, guys. What you playing?
Well, dude, I'll start us out this week.
Yes.
I played Mario Rabbids finally.
Cool. The game with the bunnies.
Yeah, the game with the bunnies.
The annoying as hell bunnies. How would you like?
I love that bunny game.
So, first I finally beat Mario Odyssey. I got all 999 moons.
Hell yes.
Which was a lot of fun.
Where'd you grind coins at?
I grind coins at Bowser's Kingdom.
Yep,
And
that bonus
the Vine thing.
beanstalk.
Yeah.
That's the place.
Yeah, you get you rack up about 200 coins a minute.
And you don't have to press anything except for jump.
Except jump. It's super easy, and you can't die. So it's the best place to rack up coins. So I did that. And then I finished that, and I started playing Mario Rabbids Kingdom Battle. And so I will say, I started playing it, and I'm like, I think Matt oversold it. I think this game is mediocre at best.
I do like bad things.
Yeah, your taste is terrible.
Yeah.
Which is why we let you talk so much on this show.
Thank you for that.
Yeah, you're welcome. So I thought it was overrated. But then I played it more, and I started being able to do more than move and shoot. And then it became a lot of fun. So, like, there's like a tutorial period in the game, and that is a little grueling and boring. It's okay. It's a very underpowered tactical shooter. But once you really get into gear and you start unlocking characters and the characters start becoming unique to each other, you get the jumps, the different types of villains come in, then it becomes a lot of fun. And I get where Nikki's coming from by saying that the Rabbids are super annoying. They're not in this game. They barely they barely talk.
That's what I said.
Yeah,
they're fun.
Rabbids are annoying as hell.
Right. Well, like when Matt says that this is the game that made him like the Rabbids, like the Rabbids in this game are not like the Rabbids in the games where they're the stars. They're not just screaming all over the place and being really obnoxious.
No, they're just Looney Tunes.
They're just kind of like Looney Tune characters in the background, and then there's the ones that you fight, which are very unlike they are in the other games, and the ones that are your teammates, and they're very silent, and they're actually fairly clever in their humor. So, Nikki, I don't think it would annoy the piss out of you to play this game.
Oh. Well, that's good.
Yeah. So
stirring review from Cody Coleman.
Yeah.
I don't think this game would annoy you a lot.
Right. Well, Nikki specifically. But if you don't like the Rabbids, this is not necessarily a game you have to avoid. It's different from Mario, definitely, and it's different for Rabbids. It's its own thing. And it's a lot of fun. And the character is very charming. I get where Matt says that Rabbid Peach is real funny.
Character of the year, 2017.
She is. She's really good. So that's Mario Rabbids. Really liked it. Talked about enough on the show. We're moving on. I also played the South Park sequel, and South Park: The Fractured Butt Hole, and it's okay.
I just got that.
Yeah,
because it's an anus.
Yeah, that's what you said the first time I said it this way.
I just got it. Got it for this. I have retrograde amnesia.
Okay, I get you. Those long-term memories are hard.
Did you ever see Memento?
Yeah. I
don't know if I did.
That's good. That's clever. It's okay. It's I actually do enjoy the battle system. I like the tactical system more than the old just sort of turn-based pick a menu item kind of thing that the original one did. I don't think this one's as funny. I like the aesthetic more. I like the superhero thing more. It's getting to me a little bit more than it did the first time about how pretty much every person's house is laid out almost exactly the same way, and there's not a lot of variety to them.
Well, I think that might be purposeful.
Because sure
that's how RPGs are.
Yeah, I'm sure it is, but you have to enter people's houses a lot in this game, and I don't know. It's a little that part gets real repetitive and boring. There are a lot more missions. It is funny. I thought the first one was funnier, but I do like the variety of characters in this one more. And I like that like pretty much every different combination of characters that you can bring into battle with you have their own little different conversations they can have with one another. as well as yourself. So that kind of thing keeps changing. Kind of building up your superhero persona is kind of fun. As like they'll be like, all right, now you need a weakness. What are you weak to? And then developing your backstory and stuff like that. And that's kind of neat and fun. So I do enjoy the game. I'm not having as much fun with it as I did the first one, but there's definitely more content in this one. So I'm not saying don't play this one if you're afraid it's going to be too much like the first one. I'm saying maybe wait till it's on sale, and then it'd be worth picking up. But I'm definitely appreciative to my wife who bought it for me for Christmas. I am having fun.
Show and then kick you in the dick.
Yeah, I'm suddenly not sleeping in the bedroom anymore. Yeah, no, it was fun. It's fun, and I enjoy it. But if I had paid full price for it myself, I probably would be a little disappointed. But so yeah, that's me. That's what I played. Matt, Nikki, what do you guys do?
Nikki, go.
So I want to talk about my New Year's.
Heck yeah.
Okay.
So I had a boring New Year's. Let me just get
Cool.
that.
Let's talk about it.
Talk about New Year's over.
Yeah, no. So in search of stuff to do, I was like, hey, I'm gonna download the Final Fantasy 12 digital version onto my PS4. And
This is the remake, the
remake, yeah. And I was like, okay, 40 gigs, whatever. So I go to download it, and it lets you start playing, which is really awesome. Well, it lets you start playing after a few minutes.
Yeah.
It's really awesome. And so I play through what is essentially the demo of the game. It takes about an hour and a half. So at like 11:30, I run back to the gate to go back into the main city, and this guy, I forget his name. I think it's Kites.
I remember Kites. Because his name was Kites and that name was stupid.
Right? So I go to Kites and I'm like, hey, Kites, let's go back into the city. And he's like, sorry, Vaughn, we can't go back in for another 999 minutes. I know, that's really specific, but beats me. I'm like,
that was the demo is over, like, essentially.
Right.
Okay, that's cute.
So I looked up, like, why I was getting that message, and so what happened was it downloaded 10 gigabytes, and then it stopped. It didn't finish the download. And so what's supposed to happen is you download the first 10 gigabytes, it lets you play the game, and the idea is it's supposed to continue downloading in the background. So maybe by the time you get to that point, you're not stuck waiting.
Gotcha.
I did not continue to download. So I start the download at around 11:30. And I'm like, okay, I guess I'm going to grind for a while. And after things more or less stopped giving me any worthwhile experience, I just put the controller down and watched reruns of Boy Meets World. And,
my favorite video game.
You know, it's pretty good. And so I would check in, oh, you still have 200 minutes. Oh, you still have 45 minutes. And so I rang in the new year, having Kites tell me I still had 10 minutes to go on my download.
And, you know, they say that, you know, whatever you're doing when the clock strikes midnight, that's what you'll be doing all throughout the rest of the year. So get ready.
Waiting.
Yeah.
Waiting. Yes.
When this boy meets
I am excited to wait and wait and wait some more.
All right. Well, cool.
But then I played 12 for another. I mean, I texted. I played 12 for another couple of hours, and you know, Square Enix has come a long way in terms of video.
Yeah.
Are those used to scary up close?
Yeah, like they didn't upscale or redo any of the cinematics, did they?
No, they did not. Like at all. And you can tell because like their noses look patched on like they did back in the year 2004 or whatever. They're
Oh no.
Oh no, Nikki, you died.
We lost Nikki. We're good with noses getting patched on.
Their noses are patched on.
Yeah. Well, she's definitely very frozen. So let's move on. She can finish talking when she returns. Matt, why
Sure.
don't you tell us a little bit about what you played?
Okay, so I played a crap ton of Stardew Valley. I have gotten rehooked into that game that I love so dearly, and it's bad. And I wish someone would come and take my Switch from my cold dead hands because I need it to go away, or else I can't live a normal life anymore.
Well, at least you're like playing it while you do other things, so it's not like you're
Yeah,
exclusively playing Stardew Valley all the
it's
time.
gonna change though eventually.
Well,
So I've been playing that. So there were a couple of new games I played. At least new to me. They're fairly old. I got for Switch. I picked up Versus Super Mario Brothers.
okay,
Versus Super Mario Brothers is the arcade release of Super Mario Brothers that came out. I want to say, I think post Mario 1, but pre Mario 2 Famicom.
okay,
And so it's meant to be an arcade game, right? And so
okay,
it runs a little better than the NES game, which is kind of neat.
okay,
Um, but it's meant to be an arcade game. And so
okay.
it's really hard. It all There are two extra lives in the entire game.
Oh God.
The most power-ups have been removed.
Oh no.
And a lot of the levels have been replaced by levels that were eventually put into the Mario Brothers 2 for the Famicom. And some of the levels are just brand new and just way too hard, and they never had them ever again. So the warps are removed.
Oh cool.
You can warp, but not all the way to World 8. The furthest you can warp is World 6. And
Okay.
so you're kind of stuck there. But I wanted to play this game because I'd never played it before. And I ended up beating it thanks to the fact that there are vague approximations of save states with it.
Okay.
It's part of the various arcade ports that have showed up on Switch since its launch. And it's well worth a shot if you like the original Super Mario Brothers, and have never given it a shot. But if you are bad at Super Mario Brothers, I don't think you should play.
You'll get very angry.
Yeah, you'll get upset.
Yeah. So what about it makes it versus?
I don't know. It was part of the versus arcade cabinet. And I actually don't know too much about that system.
Okay.
I think it was just a cabinet that you could take various Nintendo boards and pop them in and out.
Okay.
And so it was kind of a universal Nintendo cabinet, kind of like Capcom's Naomi stuff that were.
I get you. So
Yeah.
Versus is the name of the system, the arcade system, not representative of.
Yeah, there's no like
game.
versus Super Mario Brothers, but like there were versus versions of say Mario Brothers, right?
Okay, yeah, like the original Mario arcade game,
which is more of a versus experience.
Yeah,
yeah. And I wanted to play that too because I got this new controller that I wanted to show off last week, or last episode. So I bought this for myself prior to Christmas. This is the 8-bit Do gamepad.
Oh, cool.
And this controller is super neat. This is essentially a Switch Pro controller.
Okay.
But obviously it looks a little familiar.
Yeah.
Because it's a Super Nintendo controller with twin analog sticks. You've got your two shoulder buttons up top.
It's like a PlayStation controller married a Super Nintendo controller.
Right, yeah.
Okay.
And the other buttons on it feel just right.
Okay.
And you've got a little home and a screenshot button too. And it works with both the Switch and with DirectX input or direct input and X input.
Oh, cool.
So you can use it on your PC as well if you would like.
Neat.
Yeah. And so
does it have an Amiibo reader in the joypad?
I don't know if it does or not.
Okay.
I haven't looked into that. I just wanted. I at this point I'm kind of just like collecting cool controllers.
Yeah, you have quite the collection by now.
And I got really hyped when I realized, oh, Nintendo is releasing the pink and green Joy-Cons this month in
You
America.
have such a Joy-Con
I'm
collection.
getting them 100%. But yeah, so this controller goes for about 40, I think.
Okay, that's not
But
bad.
yeah, it also works with the SNES Classic.
Okay. Oh,
So
that's cool. So I guess it's Bluetooth. I'm assuming.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Right on.
So they were sold out last I checked, but I'm sure they'll be back in stock. 8-Bit does a really good company. I have an NES controller that was made by them, and they do good work. And the idea of like the analog sticks just feel right.
Okay. Right
And
on.
so
That's kind of like that when I picked up and started playing with the Switch Pro controller for the first
yeah.
time. Like I'm like, these joysticks feel real good.
Yeah, and this feels like the evolution of the Super Nintendo controller if they hadn't abandoned it for whatever the hell the N64 controller was.
Yeah, right on. Yeah, well, cool.
Yeah, I have some more stuff to talk about, but let's break and fix Nikki.
Okay, cool. So let's break for a second and get Nikki's.
You're gonna have to edit
mic.
this video, Cody. I'm so sorry.
It's
so
all
sorry.
right. We're like 13 minutes in, so I'll just I'll mark that down, so I know where to find it. Okay, but I heard you, Nikki, so I don't need to edit out much.
So here's what I did.
Okay.
I muted myself and then I just clapped right next to the microphone.
So I guess you have to jump start it now.
You need cables? Are you okay?
Yeah.
This is my life, guys. I don't know what to tell you.
Hi, Amby.
You sound fine now.
Once you get a new computer and get that computer running.
That's kind of what I'm hoping.
Yeah.
Just because.
It's time for that new mic.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm not going to worry about that until I get my computer up and running.
Much more important.
Understandable.
Yeah. Your mic is at least fixable in the meantime. Your computer
right,
is
like
not.
I know the secret. I just have to
Yeah.
Let it know
wake
that
it
you're
up.
there for it.
Yeah.
Right, exactly.
All right. Cool. So I think we can get back into it.
Okay, I'm gonna come back in. You ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1. So there other things that I played this week.
Okay.
I played a game that I had been wanting to try for a while. I got it during the Steam Christmas sale. It is a sort of visual novel / crime game, and the way it was described to me was kind of like Phoenix Wright meets Persona.
Okay.
And Persona has a really like weird, eclectic flair to it that I kind of dig, even though I haven't played a lot of the Persona games. And Phoenix Wright, of course, is incredible. And so I was really excited to try this game, and so I played Danganronpa.
Okay.
Which
quite
has
a name.
It is Danganronpa Trigger Happy Panic, I think, or something. Trigger Panic Party. I don't remember what the actual subtitle is. And it's a game about basically the premise is very anime.
It sounds very anime.
You are so there's this school, right?
Yeah.
And it is an elite private school that only takes the best of the best. In fact, they take the best from every category there could possibly be of the best. So they have the ultimate baseball player, the ultimate singer, the ultimate math student, the ultimate swimmer, stuff like that. But then they get into like weird personality quirks. So it's like the ultimate planner, the ultimate like my favorite is the ultimate motorcycle gangster. And he gets to go to the school because he's the best.
All right.
And so your character is someone who is the ultimate lucky student because actually you suck and you just won a lucky draw from everybody else in the world.
That's cool.
And so you go to the school, and when you get there, you are knocked out and you wake up in this kind of dark, distorted version of the school with a lot of these brand new ultimate students. And then you are met by this horrible, like, bear robot.
What the hell is this game?
That is like, hey, guess what? You all have to live here forever. Welcome to school. You can never leave. And everyone's like, what the fuck? And then the bear's like, But there is one way you can leave. All you have to do is kill another student and not get caught. And so,
What the hell?
and so, the gameplay is, you can walk around the school, interact with the other students, talk to them, kind of learn more about them, and then eventually, someone got murdered. Oh, I never saw that one coming. And so I'm having to investigate the murder. And like the way I'm explaining this, I think I don't know, there's a lot of originality behind it, and it's kind of got a really weird premise that calls to me as someone who is super into weird premises in video games.
Right.
But I kind of found it really boring.
Oh no.
I didn't think it was super fun to play, and I'm probably like 4 hours in, and I just got to where the first person was murdered. And it was really cool. It was kind of expected, but also I was like, is that person the murderer? No, they got killed. And you're now in this investigation mode where you have to go around and find clues, and eventually there's going to be a trial where you have to go through the court with this bear robot as the judge. I want to do that, but also I don't know if I ever want to play it again.
Right on. No, yeah. I can feel you.
Investigate.
Yeah, say again.
Do you know if other people die during the course of your investigation?
I don't know. The implication from the storyline was that if we catch the person and they don't get away with their crime, then they die instead of graduating, which is how you escape.
Okay.
But if we fail to catch them,
when you find the murderer, they just go, congratulations, now wait 4 years to graduate?
No, you don't wait. No, the idea is we're never leaving, no matter what. But we're supposed to form a communal society in the school and live forever.
Well, then what's the point of finding out who killed the person?
Because if we fail to find out who killed them, then that person does get to leave, and everybody else in the school dies.
Oh.
Yeah, so you do have to fight for your life, and again, this premise is kind of neat, and
right. But no matter what, you're dying in there.
Sure, yeah, maybe, I don't know. Or everyone else around me is, or I get to find out who the fuck is behind the Robo Bear. I don't know.
Professor.
It's kind of interesting, but and maybe I'll give it another shot. I feel like I just got to the good part. But it's real slow.
Well, that's too bad.
It's a little more visual novel than I would like, whereas Phoenix Wright is a lot more puzzle.
Yeah, exactly.
Phoenix Wright definitely has its visual novel aspects, because that game, I would say that game is 50 to 60% visual novel, but I got that meaty 40% puzzle that I love so much.
Right.
Whereas Danganronpa kind of seems like 80% visual novel, maybe 90 so far. And I'm like, let me just read a book.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. But maybe I'll go back to it. I don't know. And then the last thing I played this week is I got a board game. I'm going to say board game in quotes, because it's sort of a board game. Okay. I saw it recommended online, and I thought it was a neat idea, so I wanted to give it a shot. It's called Drop Mix.
Oh, I've seen this in stores. It's a music mix game.
So Drop Mix is from Harmonix, the creators of Rock Band.
Yeah.
And the way it works is it's a card game that I would say is, in a lot of ways, kind of Uno-esque.
Okay.
But when you play your cards, you play them into certain spots on this kind of large plastic device, which has 5 card slots on it. And when you play a card, each card represents a different instrument from a different popular song, right?
Okay.
And so they've split the different tracks from these songs into different instruments. And so as you are playing your cards down, a song is being mixed together on the fly as you're playing.
Oh.
And so
interesting.
Yeah, and so it comes through we have it playing through the Google Home as a Bluetooth speaker, and so you put down a card, and you know, it's you can hear like, oh, there's the drums from like Sia's Chandelier or something mixed with, you know, something from Weezer and like all this other weird shit. And it's really strange how well it works. The game itself is fine. It's a serviceable, you know, symbol card game. But the real enjoyability is in the fact that like the BPM of these songs changes as you're playing cards to match the instruments and the beats. And like when you play certain songs, like I'm gonna not gonna lie, the ace card is Disturbs Down with the Sickness. And when you play that card and you hear the like it kind of, you know, it leads up to the drop, and then the drop is ooh wah, and I'm like, this is the dumbest thing ever, and I love it. And
do they mesh? What? Like, I know that you said it adjusts
and they do. That's what's weird.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and so
I can't imagine like Down with the Sickness meshing with like, you know, All American Rejects and then you know Britney Spears.
Yeah, and they've got different packs, and so and like the different types of music kind of coincide. Like I don't know, we got one pack that was kind of like a pop music pack, and so it's got some, you know, Jackson 5, but it's also got like Call Me Maybe. And that's a fun one to put in. And I don't know, it's really strange how like Harmonix has always been really good with music mixing back as far back as Rock Band. But like it's pretty seamless.
Are there any vocal tracks to it?
Yeah, no, a lot of them. A lot of vocals, yeah.
All right.
Vocals are one of the instruments.
Okay.
That's
so weird.
Yeah.
I mean, I always saw that. I'm like, how is this a game? I don't understand.
Yeah, and so you can play. There's different modes you can play. Where you can do like a 2 versus 2 mode, or like a 4-player co-op mode where you're like playing requests from the crowd. And there's, you know, again, it's. I would definitely compare it to something like Uno, wherein you're playing cards to trump other people's cards and score points.
Right on.
But, you know, the game mechanic is not nearly as important as the fact that you're kind of making a song together as you play. And
I mean, that sounds really interesting.
And when you're done,
I kind of think Brooke would love it.
And when you're done, you can press a button. I use my phone as the screen because you can use whatever tablet device you have as a screen. And use the phone, you can press a button and it saves your track, and then you can just listen to it.
That's cool. You should save something and let us hear it sometime.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm really curious.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe BB and I have been playing a lot, and she really enjoys it. So
right on.
So yeah, Drop Mix. Ambi in the chat says, "Dude, the game is expensive. I got it on sale." So,
okay, cool.
I think it is normally like $100.
Oh wow!
I got it for about 50, and so.
Well, I mean, board games typically aren't very cheap. And that one has a lot of licenses involved.
A lot of licensing, yeah. I would say that 50 is definitely worth it. I don't know if 100's worth.
I would no.
I don't know if 100's worth most games.
No, there are very few board games I would shell out that much money for.
Sure. I guess I have over time for games, like with expansions and stuff.
Yeah, that doesn't count.
Yeah, never in one drop mix. But yeah, thumbs up. I like it.
Cool. Anything else?
That's it for me.
Nikki, do you have anything else you want to talk about other than 12 and the cut off noses?
I played Jackbox games with some friends.
Oh, those are fun.
Those are all good.
It's nice to win a bunch of them and then feel.
Did you play other packs other than the party pack that we played?
No, I think it was just so it had like different games, but it felt like a standard, like the standard edition.
Okay, right on. Cool. Well, cool. If you would like to watch us play some of the Jackbox party games, go to our YouTube channel, and we, I think, have a couple things. If not, it's on our Twitch stream, I think.
Yeah, that's true.
None of that is true?
That is not true at all, unfortunately.
Okay. Well, then...
for like 7 to 14 days.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, but it should be on the YouTube, I think.
If it's not on our YouTube... fuck yeah. We don't have it. I'm sorry.
I'll do it this weekend. I'll
cool.
Do it if not.
Cool. All right. So let's we don't have a lot of time, but let's very quickly run through
Zoom.
some stuff that came out or is coming out. So, okay, just gonna go through some things real quick. January 19th, 2018. We're getting.
Quick at all. You paused a long.
No, I did. I'll cut that pause out.
Cody. Dead air.
I'll cut it out. It's fine.
Worst week ever.
Yeah, well, I'm bad at things. January 19th, 2018, we're getting Beholder. This game actually already exists on the PC, but it's coming out for the PS4 and Xbox One, and I think it slipped by my radar. And it's a game where you spy on your neighbors using cameras, peeping through keyholes and stuff like that, and you live in a very, very conservative, very overbearing state government. So you can choose to either turn in the people for the things you are noticing them doing and get money and praise from your government, or you can be a not shithead. Of course, I don't know what they're doing. Maybe they're murdering people and you want to turn that in. I don't know. Or you can choose...
turning them in for thought crimes, though.
Right, that sounds exactly
like it. It kind of seems like a Red Scare simulator.
Yeah, exactly. Or you can choose to hide them. Yeah, right. So you can choose to hide and protect them, too. So you can choose to be the good guy or the bad guy. And I thought the concept seemed kind of interesting. It's like Matt has said to me before the show, it's very Paper Please-esque.
Yeah, where you've got kind of vague political messages in a weird choice-based game. I'm wondering, is it going to be more story-based, or is it like you're getting maybe almost procedurally generated, thing?
That's a good question. I'm not sure.
Like, when you start playing, is the first thing always going to be your neighbor? Like, are you going to get rear windowed immediately?
Yeah, I don't know. That's a good question. If it was procedurally generated, that would be very interesting. But yeah, no, it looks very interesting. It looks kind of like the Limbo style, where you're playing mostly silhouettes of things, which is very interesting, but it's not creepy quite to the extent that
I kind of hate that style.
Well, I think it's pretty cool, but
I know a lot of people love it. I think I don't like it. I don't know why. It just kind of seems like I like more detail in my art. I don't know.
Fair enough. Yeah, fair enough. And then January 22nd, 2018, Nemesis Realms comes out for the PC. And that is a game where it's a multiplayer game where three or four people are playing a normal kind of action platform kind of game. And one other person straps into VR and plays the boss of that game. So you are, as the VR person, trying to defeat the four people around you, and the other people are playing a normal game just trying to defeat the boss, which I think kind of sounds fun. It sounds interesting. It's definitely not a new concept, because there's that kaiju game. I think Evolve is the name of it.
Yeah,
Matt played it on the stream. There's also Crawl, where people play the dungeon and one guy's crawling through the dungeon, and if you successfully defeat the guy, then you become the guy and then they're part of the dungeon. So it's kind of like that, but I don't know, the VR element sounds kind of interesting. So I don't know, maybe I
like asynchronous multiplayer games like that.
Yeah, it's Matt likes games where it becomes one versus everybody at some point.
Sure.
Yeah, and I think it sounds pretty interesting myself. And then moving on, January 26, 2018.
Yeah, baby, I know what this game is.
Dragon Ball Fighter Z for the PC, Xbox One, and PS4.
Yes.
So that game looks like it's a 3D animation, but it looks like you're playing the fucking cartoon.
Yeah.
It looks real cool. It's very convincing from all the trailers I've seen. And it looks fun. Like the Budokai games were fun, or the Tenkaichi and Budokai games were a lot of fun. Matt loves the I forget the name of it, but the
Xenoverse.
online version. Yeah, Xenoverse.
This is nothing like that though, because Dragon Ball FighterZ is made by the same people who make Guilty Gear.
Okay.
Which is, Guilty Gear has really fantastic 3D cel shaded animation that makes it look like a real cartoon. and they're using a lot of that technology for Dragon Ball Fighters, but
Okay.
it's a legit fighting game. Like you're gonna see this at FGC tournaments and stuff like that. You never saw Budokai and stuff like that get tournaments,
Right on.
because the fighting game parts of those were never the good part. It was always, oh, I get to be Goku.
Yeah, yeah.
But here, yeah, you get to be cool Dragon Ball characters, but also there's a pretty neat fighting game in here. And all the characters seem like they play pretty different. There are some neat little mechanics inside, and also it's just pretty.
Yeah, it looks
It's
really
a
pretty.
really good looking game, and I would love to see more. Not necessarily even just fighting games, but just games in general. Kind of somehow get their hands on that Guilty Gear animation technology, and make some games that look like that.
Right on. So yeah, those are the things I think coming out in the next 2 weeks that are kind of worth talking about. I was gonna put a lot of time to the Nintendo Direct thing, but we have kind of already eaten up 30 minutes. So
Yeah,
why don't we just get into playing games?
Sure. Yeah, there's a Nintendo Direct. Go watch it.
Yeah, we'll talk about the stuff
Tennis
as they
looks
actually
good.
come out. It does. Mario
does.
Tennis is great. But yeah, let's get into playing our games. So like I said at the beginning of the episode, this week is about playing games based around their cover art. And I believe I'm up first this week. Is that true? Am I wrong?
You're up first, Cody.
Okay, cool. So I played a game that I have been looking at, because this is not the first time we've done this theme. And I've thought about giving this a shot every time we've done this theme in the past. And I thought, I'll finally give it a shot. And it's a game called Phalanx. Which you play a spaceship flying through outer space. It's a side-scrolling space game like Gradius and things like that. But as I will show you right now, the image is of like banjo playing prospector hobo sitting on his lawn with a big barrel next to him. And dude, that has nothing to do with this game whatsoever. I mean, look at that little. I don't know if you guys have looked it up on your own yet, but
I thought you were going to be a good host and send us the link.
Well, I can. Here we go. So yeah, man. Look at that little guy picking that banjo. He is just. He looks very shocked. He's like, why the hell are you sitting here taking a picture for me? And I understand, because the hyperspeed shootout in space looks nothing like this.
So you're telling me this game is not a banjo simulator?
It is not. No, it has nothing to do with this kind of thing.
What's in the barrel? Is that a barrel next to him? What's in it?
It's a barrel full of fun. So yeah, like Matt explained, he knows the story behind this, and the why don't you explain it?
Yeah, so Kimco didn't have a big presence in America, and they were like, we want to make our, we made a cool little space shooter, and we want to make it stick out on the shelves, and so they went to an ad agency, and they were like, hey, ad agency, can you help make our game stick out on the shelves? And the ad agency was like, I don't know, let's go look at the shelves. And they looked at the shelves, and they were like, oh, we got something for you. Check this shit out. And then they did whatever the hell is happening. And now you have this. And it definitely stuck out because it looks like nothing else.
Yeah.
But it also doesn't look like a video game.
No, and it most certainly does not look like this video game. So why don't we just go ahead and start playing the video so we can see how much this does not represent what you're going to play.
Let's do it. Okay.
Play? Is it playing for you guys?
Yeah.
Oh, it's not playing for me. So let's go back to the beginning and press play. Is it playing for you now?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, 1991 by Zoom Inc.
Yeah. 11 seconds, 12 seconds, 13.
15, 16.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so you're the old man. He's in the ship, right?
Yeah, I'm going to assume.
Okay. Oh, this sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, the music's not too bad.
Now, is this going to be like top down or side scrolly?
Side scrolly.
Okay, I prefer my shooter side scrolly.
I do too.
Um,
So it's very, you've played a billion games like this before.
Yeah. Gradius, G-Darius, stuff like
yeah.
that.
So you pick up these little, these power-ups, and this one just makes a missile shoot from off-screen over and over again. Now I've got lasers, and P powers up your weapon.
Oh no, wait, this weapon seems worse than the ones you had before.
It is, but you can charge it, and if you shoot the charge, it's much more powerful.
Yeah, it goes to the big rock.
Yeah, in one hit.
Oh, get the H! It's homing, you know it is.
I know, but I missed it. So basically, you fly around and you shoot generic villains, and little red dots fly your way occasionally, and you try not to shoot those. You get 3 hits before you're dead.
This game.
No, I am very bad right now.
Oh, you got the good weapon though.
Yeah, lasers are great.
Oh, they're gone now though.
Yeah. So at this point, so like these things don't appear to be taking damage. Luckily, you have a lot of lives. So
yeah.
I found out that I had a bomb, and I pressed the bomb button just enough to have it explode over and over and over again and kill things before they got on screen.
Sure. Because I feel like I can't tell if you're hurting things.
Yeah, it is not blatantly obvious that you are hurting things that do not blow up immediately.
Like, are you damaging that big ship? I'm assuming you are.
I don't know, because it just flies away.
Did you do that, or was it just time?
Right, I feel you're just supposed to survive that.
Nikki, if you're talking, you're really quiet, by the way. I don't know if you're talking. But yeah, so this is... Oh, now you're in a city. I dig this.
Yeah, there we go. So now I'm killing whatever the hell those things are. Like, again, these enemies...
Like puffer fish.
Yeah, they're very generic, just ships.
Oh, mode 7.
Yeah, look at that, man.
So what's the story of Phalanx? Do you know?
Well, it never tells you, so I have no clue. I'm assuming I'm just trying to save this futuristic world for my ancient prospector hobo man.
Sure. You think there's some guy who was sitting at Chemco HQ with the Phalanx story Bible, who was like, "Boy, I can't wait for this game to be a hit. I made a shooter, and then we're gonna make the Phalanx TV series." And then we're going to move on. We're going to have Phalanx shirts, Phalanx 2, Phalanx 3, the Phalanxing. It's going to be wonderful. And then they put that Banjo Man on the cover. And it's like, oh no, we're a joke.
Yep.
So I'm going to ask you this.
I hate these little yellow ones. What?
I don't want you to be offended by this question, Cody.
Okay.
But I'm assuming kamikazing into other ships is an attack, right? Because you keep doing it.
I secretly wish that it was.
Okay.
But like, there's enough lives that I'm still going. Yeah.
This guy.
At least like explosions are happening when I hit it now.
The thing looks like a futuristic Nerf gun.
I have 0 lives left. Oh my god! If I die one more time, I'm screwed.
No, I could not hear you, Nikki. There is a plot for this game, though. That's exciting.
Is there really?
Long ago, when the Banjo Men had abandoned the Earth, there was only one ship left when they came back to take their rightful place.
2279.
Oh,
2279?
Wow. We heard that.
2279.
Tell me about the year 2279, Nikki.
A planetary research project is sent into the depths of space.
Ah, cool.
Researchers lands on and partly colonizes the alien planet Delia. However, sometime after their stay, an emergency transmission is sent from Delia to their security force orbiting the planet. The only clue they are given is a message regarding a hazardous leak. The planet's space fighters had become possessed by an unknown space squadron of alien bioships that appear out of nowhere.
What?
What?
Make a hostile threat among possessed fighters. The player assumes the role of Wink Ballfield.
Wink Ballfield?
Game over, everybody.
An ace pilot assigned to investigate the disaster and possibly discover what is invading Delia in the assignment Operation Climax. In the
Wink
experimental
Ballfield?
Operation Climax?
Wink Ballfield has to go to Operation Climax.
Yes.
I think Wink Ballfield. There's a Triforce on that ship. Wink Ballfield in Operation Climax is definitely on like Pornhub. Like that's
Right?
the thing. Wink Ballfield? How do you grow up with that name?
Ulfield. So it's not like balls like you're thinking. But
Right.
I can't think of another way to pronounce that.
It doesn't matter. Oh, you got it again, Cody. You fucked it up.
I did.
But,
but I discover some other things in this playthrough of the level.
Okay. Did you unlock your hidden Wink Ballfield talents that have been
I did
passed down from Ballfield to Ballfield?
Also, I have homing attacks now. If you notice at the bottom, I have LEH. So like
that spells le.
Yeah.
Of course.
It's allowed me. I've stockpiled the weapons.
Sure.
So I can actually switch between them.
Oh, that's kind of neat.
But the homing missiles are kind of great, so I don't want to get rid of them.
Sure, but when you die, you lose the weapons.
Right.
Oh, you're down.
But you only lose the one you are currently using.
Okay, so it's Contra.
Yeah. So,
well, you had to start that level all the way over, though.
I really did. It sucks. But I thought I'd give it one more shot since I did so poorly that time.
Wink Ballfield, you will never get back your friends who have been possessed by alien biomes.
Well, I don't
know. Okay, wait. Wink Byfield is the prospector?
I'm assuming.
That's our canon.
Yes.
He's a hobo who stole a ship.
I'm going to have to get in this spaceship. And I got to get me one of these. Wink Ballfield.
Wink Ballfield, played by White Will Smith.
I think that's what Bright was about. I don't know. I didn't see it.
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't know. Let's look at this game not just as a game with an absolutely insane name for a main character,
right?
And also with a completely differently insane Pox art. But let's just look at it as a video game, right? This seems pretty fine.
It's especially for a Kimiko game. Fine is about what you could call it. It's fine. It's it's not. I wouldn't call it good.
It seems like a playable video game.
Yeah.
You know what this is?
What?
This is that game you've never heard of that you have to get points on in 30 seconds on Nick Arcade.
Absolutely, yes. So we're gonna get to a point in a minute that I found fairly interesting, and you'll know it when it starts happening.
Oh my god! Is it this hyperspeed?
It's this. Notice I have not moved at all. I took no damage.
Well, that whole time?
That whole time, I didn't take any damage. I fast forwarded through all of that, did not move.
You found
and I was fine. So what I have found is my problem in this game. What makes me so bad is I'm doing anything. If I just didn't play the game,
that's the only way to win.
I would be fine.
All right, so just hang back.
All right, so now I'm back at whatever the hell this thing is.
Yeah, shooting the ring skull.
Yeah. So I need to go to the top.
Yeah.
All right. I did that. I got to shoot this little ice hawk, I think.
This is really close to a Gradius boss. Oh, no.
Sorry.
He's trying to chomp you.
He is.
He did chomp you.
And and then look at him just do his little dance. And then I decided I'm good. I don't need.
I want that guy doing his little punch arm like skank dance as as my AOL Messenger profile picture. Oh wait.
So yeah, that's it. The game over screen is very boring.
I like that music.
It's fine.
Oh, Jingle was good.
Again, everything about that game, it's fine.
Can't pause this, Cody.
Oh no!
I really can't for some reason.
I will pause it. Hold on. There we go. Paused.
Okay.
All right. So yeah. So that game, meh.
Yeah.
Meh. It's fine. It's not good. It's not bad. It is wholly adequate.
Maybe good for a rental if you had a coupon for a free rental.
Yeah. As long as you don't have to pay for it, it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So next up, I believe we have Nikki.
Yeah. So Cody, you played a Chemco game.
I did.
I played a Jaleco game.
Oh wow!
All these ecos.
Okay.
These echoes, these co's.
So I played a game called Brawl Brothers, and do you have the cover art?
Here, I'll pull it up for our people and get you the link at the same time. We're looking at Phalanx right now, but here we go. Here's Brawl Brothers. Look at that.
Look at that. Look at that boy. Look at our angry little boy.
What a man he is.
Yeah, man.
What a man. What a man. What a man. What a mighty good man.
He kind of looks like Sylvester Stallone's brother.
Frank Stallone.
Yeah. Sure.
Right? Look at that snarl. Like,
look at that schnoz.
Very little effort. He's, Kool-Aid Manning through a building.
That's cool.
Good for him.
Simultaneous two-player
I really
action.
don't understand the duo color scheme. Like, he's got, two different colored fists, two tones on his shirt.
He does.
He's wearing, like, half a hat. What's that about?
Right?
Do you think
he's wearing the filler coat
both
from...
brothers?
Say that again?
Do you think this is both of the brothers?
Oh, man. Yeah, simultaneously.
Oh, I hope so.
Because that hat is really bugging me.
Face then.
I don't know. Like, the hat is really boggling my mind because it looks like he's wearing a little, a motorcycle hat on the left side, but then it somehow turns into a headband on the right side.
Maybe it's a battle damaged outfit. So, like, that's a hat, and, like, he's just had half of it punched off.
Sure.
And his
the right side of his shirt was on fire. And and
well, I can't explain the jacket and shirt, but the hat,
Look at I like how he is so angry. The composite Brawl brother. I like how he's so angry. He's just punching through both walls. But it doesn't seem like there was a lot of force behind these fists. It kind of just looks like he held his arms out and just walked forward.
Right.
It really does.
Like, he's sort of mad. Like, maybe he just spilled some milk or something, and he's like, "Whoa!" And
man. All right. So
he's like the Kool-Aid man of selling you just bricks.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
Buy these bricks, they'll fail in an earthquake.
So, yeah, I don't, like, I think I've seen this guy acting in the background of a lot of movies.
You probably have.
Yeah.
And then he goes home to collect his $12.80 residual check while watching late night TV.
Exactly. All right. Well, I think we've seen enough of the box art. Let's get to watching the game. Unless
I want to brawl with my brother.
Let's brawl.
Right on. Let's watch it. Okay.
I have no control over this, Cody.
I'm switching.
All right.
Man, M. Bison's in this game.
These people, and of course I chose M. Bison. Are you kidding me?
Right?
Is this the
that
guy
is
from
exactly
the cover?
M. Bison.
Is this supposed to be the cover guy?
Is it? I hope so.
What are you? What
and then
is
I went with Male Jade.
Okay,
there we go.
So, it's a side scroller beat 'em up, as you.
Woof.
Right.
Spack.
What sound effect is spack?
Oh, did that guy just set both Slash and Heckler on fire?
Maybe. He was a little weird to play with. Eventually I figure out that I can throw people, and that is highly effective. So
that guy dropped his candy bar, and you picked it
God,
up.
you just power bombed him into the fucking concrete.
I did. and it killed him, which is appropriate, I think.
Oh, there's a super ed in the background. Got to go down to the
Yeah.
super ed and get yourself some horse. I can I just say, not a lot of beat 'em ups did this. Final Fight did it, of course. Streets of Rage did it, and I really liked the Spider-Man Venom games, Maximum Carnage and Separation Anxiety, and how they did it. But this game also does it. My favorite beat 'em up thing, which is giving every single type of enemy a different weird name.
Yeah.
And so you've already fought Heckler and Zero, and here's two more Zeros. And who's this guy? Is this another Heckler?
That guy just shakes his head. He's just really like negative about everything.
He's a heckler. Oh, wait, what?
Oh, you've turned into the one-player symbol.
You got to warp.
You progress the map for a while.
That seems like a speedrun tactic.
It probably is.
Absolutely.
Because you can really progress. Like, it gets to a point where you can't anymore. I think I do it with somebody later in the video. But yeah, I was like, oh, I just want to get to safety. Oh, hey, the map is continuing to scroll. And then I felt like I was cheating, so I stopped.
Your character really looks like you're M. Bison, but you stole all of Zangief's shit.
Right?
Like his stances and moves. I think this
is like a boss, mini boss sort of area.
Yeah, you can't move forward anymore. That's too bad.
Yeah.
Did that guy just turn you into fire with his foot?
Yes, he did.
Okay.
He all seemed mean.
Oh, that's Flynn. Watch out for Flynn. He looks like all the other guys. Did you guys decide to taunt like halfway through?
Yes, he did.
Is there a taunt? But what the fuck is this guy? This is a character from ARMS.
I believe that's Leadhead.
Leadhead?
He's from Exo Squad.
But wait, hold on. Leadhead, not LEAD. That's LED head, light emitting diode. He's got a bunch of little LEDs on his head.
So I try really hard to pick up this bat, and I can't. Yeah. So I just move on. But I want health, and the food I know will give you health.
Sure. Oh no, you just got beat up by Phantom.
Right? Fucking Phantom,
Imagine if you're in the gang, and like one girl is like, I'm going to be Phantom. And then the boss is like, all right, and you're Flynn. Beans, really? I don't want to be Flynn. Whatever. Flynn's just my stupid name. At least you're not Heckler.
Right? Yeah, like... Wait.
Jesus Christ. Okay. That is a violent man.
Right?
He is. He shows no mercy.
How are you shooting fireballs from your arm? And I don't mean, like, what motions did you use? I mean, like, physically in the real world. How would he do this?
He's got flint on his fists.
Okay. Sure, that makes sense. I buy that.
So I managed to pick up the turkey leg. I can't figure out how to eat the turkey leg, though.
Okay.
Maybe it's an enemy and you throw it.
Well, like, I don't want to roast the turkey leg. I just want to eat it.
Did you lose health when you used your fireball thing?
Did I?
Oh, I didn't now you ate it.
Oh, wait, you do. That is garbage. So I pick up this bat. I figure it out. And boy, is that thing totally useless.
Man, you dropped it immediately.
It was hit out of my arms. So I died. I'm going to just scroll the screen a little bit here.
So wait.
Oh, hey. You're male Jade now.
Yeah, I was wondering,
I lost all my lives, and I was like, well, I want to try the second person I chose. And man, he's so much better than M. Bison. I like male a lot.
He can rip himself in half and palm people.
Right? And that move kicks so much ass.
This game kind of seems really bad.
It wasn't terrible to play.
Sure.
I mean, I feel like the controls are pretty limited.
I mean, this is SNES, right?
Yeah.
I mean, are you using every button?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Because it kind of seems like kind of samey. I mean, I guess it is a beat 'em up, you know.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I feel like the controls are really limited because like there weren't too many like different kinds of combos that I could do.
Sure.
You'll see me, pretty much repeating a lot of the same motions. And that's mostly because like one of the buttons literally only jumped. Like you could just assign that to up, really. But no.
Whoa! You just dragooned off the screen.
Yeah, man.
Right? Later it's pretty useful. But I feel like this character was somehow a little bit easier to use. It felt like, or it's just maybe because of the time I'd spent playing the game.
Yeah, he seems better. I don't know.
Yeah, I felt like I was having a much better go of things.
I think this helicopter is very unfair.
Right?
Yeah, it sucks. So I'm just trying to stay like close to the edges of the screen because I feel like the fire's not going to hit me as much.
No, in fact, it super hit you in a cinema.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's probably like intended though.
Wait, where? Oh, okay, so that's a creek. I'm like, why is the street moving? Why is the street a conveyor belt?
Like, this is some kind of spillway, I'm assuming, but like...
Yeah.
Why are you... What is the story to this game, Nikki?
I couldn't find one.
Oh, no.
I do know that it is the sequel to Rival Turf. And the prequel to... Hang on. There is a prequel and it has a much different name.
Is it Tough Enough?
No. The Peacekeepers.
Oh. Okay. So this is part of a trilogy. The fabled trilogy. The Peacekeepers / Rival Turf / this game trilogy.
Right.
Brawl Brothers.
Like, if you were just Donatello right now, I would have played this game before.
I like how you're Christmas themed and or maybe like vaguely Mexico? Are you a Mexican ninja?
There has to be one. Why not him?
They were like, that Vega guy with the claw in Street Fighter, he's that Spanish ninja, right? What if we made a Mexican one? But then they're like, wow. You're making him too Christmassy. No, I like that walk, though. That's a power walk.
Right? This guy is taking no shit from anybody except for just now.
So you can play as Vega Jade or Zangief Bison.
Right.
In this generic fighter or brawler.
I like how Kazan's main ability is to slice himself in half.
Right? I like it, too.
How very Mortal Kombat.
I want to see the game over screen here.
I'm excited. I do too, right? It's a thing.
It's that.
Man.
And that's it.
It had an SNES laugh right there.
Yeah.
All right. So, that was something. It looked very like I played a generic scrolling shooter and you played a generic brawler.
I did.
But you had Vega Jade and M. Bison Zangief, and I think you win. I don't know.
I feel like the weird amalgamation Street Fighter characters is really what makes it.
Right.
For sure. Yeah, there are definitely a lot of rip-offs going on there.
Right on. Anything else you want to say?
No.
Okay. Matt, you're up next.
All right. Do you have my picture, Cody?
I do. Would you like me to get it for you?
Yeah, link me to our picture. I just want to start talking.
All right. So here we go on Ultimate Stuntman.
Yeah, my game is called The Ultimate Stuntman. I'll tell you a little bit about the game in a second. But it's a special game, and this is a special video game box art cover because what the fuck?
Wow.
Look at everything going on in this picture.
Not just everything that's going on. Look at the fact that everything is going on in this picture.
Yeah.
So we've got in the middle, This can only be the ultimate stuntman himself. He is standing there with his Super Scope 6 and bullets draped around his chiseled chest and his alt-right haircut ready to take down anyone who would get in his way. Of course, his friend, a fucking eagle, is behind him ready to, defend America with stunts no matter where he goes.
Sure.
And of course, you've got in the front a really cool ass car that you can probably do stunts in that too. And of course, there's an explosion in the background, and that's all that matters in this cover. There's nothing else that matters.
Yeah.
Not even the weird eggplant octopus.
Right,
dick?
like what's with the penis octopus?
Oh, you want to talk about the octopus he's fucking?
Yeah, yeah. I want to know why chiseled Contra is fucking the octopus.
Yeah, so this goes back to a thing in the 80s. There was a time when you guys know Dolph Lundgren, from Rocky.
The star of this photo, yes. Go on.
The star of this photo. He definitely fucked a lot of octopi. Just boned so many of those 8-legged freaks. And that's what this no, I don't know what the hell is happening here. I don't know why there is a crazy octopus creature. I don't know what it means. And based on the game I'm going to show you, I don't think it's in it.
So Dictopus is nowhere in
I don't think
Contra Man and Eagle take on car.
No, indeed. Like when I saw this cover, I thought, man, this looks insane. It looks like the most 80s thing I've ever seen. And I didn't immediately see the Dictopus. But on my second glance, I was like, oh, wait, there's a weird little octopus. What? And there it is. To give you a little backstory, The Ultimate Stuntman is a 1990 video game that was made by Codemasters. You got Kimco, Jaleco, and Codemasters. And it is one of 14 video games published by Comerica for the NES without licensing. They had to create their own cartridges that would bypass Nintendo's lock system. And basically, they have a switch on the back that can switch between NTSC and PAL compatibility. And so they work in both regions. Though they were released differently. The American version has a gold cartridge and the European version has a black cartridge. The Ultimate Stuntman is a pretty ambitious game. Every level is a different type of gameplay, as you'll see when I play. The story is you are the ultimate stuntman. That's your name. In fact, the game story drops the article. The player is ultimate stuntman.
Okay.
maybe that's your name. We're the stuntman's son, and we named you real good. And he's a rogue mercenary who was called into duty when Jenny Aykroyd is suddenly kidnapped by Dr. Evil. And that's the story.
Wow, okay.
Jenny Aykroyd is kidnapped by Dr. Evil.
Okay, cool.
Send in the ultimate stuntman, I guess.
I don't. Sexing an octopus sounds as kind of like a stunt. So
listen, I can't help her. I'm in the middle of something. It's an octopus again, isn't it? Stop calling me. You know what time I do this.
All right, cool. Is there anything else you'd like to say?
Let's watch this game.
Let's do it. All right. Okay. Play.
This is Brawl Brothers, Cody.
We're still on Brawl Brothers. Let us skip ahead.
All right. So, Ultimate Stuntman looks absolutely nothing like the cover.
Nope.
Oh man, look at that guy. I think he's in Brawl Brothers.
That I have to. You're telling me I should expect Dolph Lundgren, and then you give me Joe Pesci.
So on May 12th, 1997, the newspaper says, kidnapped. Ultimate Stuntman. Dr. Evil has kidnapped Jenny Aykroyd. You must chase after him and rescue the young scientist. And I don't know what he's doing. I think he's maybe just smoking. But Android 1? Techno Beast.
Okay.
Wow.
And now I'm in a car.
Ah, man, you're in Spy Hunter.
Yeah, so I gotta chase down this car. All right, cool. Let's do it. So you drive around.
Oh, I don't
And
like this at all.
it's kind of weird because you're going so fast and you can't really see what's in front of you.
Right, that's
Um,
really bad.
It's
Yeah.
kind of making me a little bit dizzy.
Really?
Yeah, like motion sicky.
Yeah.
It's very fast paced. Then you've got a button for boost.
Okay.
I will say I kind of dig the soundtrack.
It's okay.
Yeah, it's not bad.
I drowned though, so it's fine.
How did you not make that jump?
I don't know. I decided I'd use
That
a
was
boost
really
this time.
dumb.
Oh God. And I don't really know, like, am I shooting good cars? Am I shooting bad cars? Who's evil? Well, I'm just shooting whatever I see because it's going
Anyone
too
who's in the
fast.
stuntman's way is evil.
I'm going too fast to differentiate and oh shit, lost time. Okay. This is fine.
Oh no,
Wait.
Caterpillar Trash Man!
The evil barrel trucker. He died.
Donkey Kong was in that truck.
Right?
Far out.
Alright.
U.S. Ultimate
When
Stuntman.
was this released?
1990.
Collect extras.
Okay.
So now I gotta collect these coins, but okay,
And that
so
blows you up.
that thing was not an extra.
They did not
Oh,
specify.
you're supposed to know that.
I have no idea. So now I'm in a side scroller, and I got 2 lives left. And the controls are weird here, and I don't know that I get them immediately, but I get them pretty quickly. You jump, you shoot, and you do a higher jump by pressing up when you jump.
Okay.
The music here is not as good.
No. That guy was shuffling.
Yeah, these robots that you're fighting. Also, robots? Like, I don't know.
They're the Rock'em Sock'em robots.
They pretty much are.
And then
So
a dick.
Here I forgot that I have or I guess I didn't realize yet that I had the up jump.
Ah.
It's really easy to get hit by things. God damn it. And the real bad part is, you know, that everything dies to one hit, right? And so that's okay. But if you even remotely move off screen, everything respawns.
Yeah, man. As soon as you can't see it, they just come right back out.
And like, I know this is a video game, but why are girders floating in the air? And then this part, this is what really gets me, is that you're having to go up and down, right? There's this verticality to the pardon me. There's a verticality to these levels, but you can't see what's underneath you when you fall down.
Yeah, this is bad design.
But I got some
This is
extra time.
Contra versus Rock'em Sock'em robots.
So, well, no, because Contra is good. And so you gotta find keys. I've got 2 keys left. Oh, I died. Oh no, I got a fun game over though.
Yeah, he was like a soda shop.
Well, time to go back
Oh,
to the
god
start.
damn it.
Don't worry, I'm good at the game now.
Oh. You are a liar.
I'm very good now. Yeah, I don't know what happened to the soundtrack between this level and the second one, but it got real bad. I decided I'd go a different way and, you know, try to make sure I don't lose any lives. Because, I mean, like, the side-scrolling part is really hard. And so I want to make sure I'm ready for it. So I'm going to, you know, zoom over every single thing. And then, you know, other than that, it's just a lot of shit. Oh, God, what? I just drowned for no reason. And what? I don't know how I died there.
Did you collide with the bottom half of the overpass?
So when I played this, and I was like, huh, I wonder if I should edit out the second car section, because, you know, they've seen it already before. But I was like, no, I think I went out of bounds and died. So otherwise this is pretty much the same though, except now I'm down quite a few lives.
Yeah, you did worse.
I did actively do worse. But you know, now I know more of what I'm in for the 2D side scroller section, so I'm gonna be fine.
That's true.
Yeah. Far out. And now here I can collect some extras. This will be fine.
Okay.
I'm gonna get all the monies.
So you know not to hit whatever the hell those things are.
Right. Ah, shit.
Flaming road cones.
Damn it.
God damn it, I immediately coned. Going so fast. All right, 1 life left. This is fine. I got this. And so you've got to master your gameplay. And oh, look, now I've got an upgraded gun, except it's actually worse.
Oh man, yeah, you can't really hit things right in front of you.
I can't fire straight anymore. It only goes up and down. So yeah, the second level of gun is worse than the original. But I do want to go down there and get that extra time.
Wait, were you? Oh, you are timed.
Yeah, there's a timer on the top left with my minuscule health. There's
get that shuttlecock.
Yeah, now I've got a good gun.
Oh yeah, okay.
And so this is good. So now hopefully I gotta get 4 more keys, and then I've got to escape. But I don't know where the keys are. There's nothing to indicate where they are, and so I'm just kind of going randomly through the level and trying not to die.
I enjoy how the creators of this game just gave up on shading and texturing some of the buildings.
Sure, yeah, that makes sense too, because doing work is hard.
Right, it's really hard, especially in game development. So
yeah, there's just no reason to do it.
I wonder why Nintendo didn't want to grant them the ability to make this game.
Oh God, it's an extra life. I need it.
Rock'em sock'em robot to the dick. Oh man.
Over. Yeah, so sorry. So we're back to the car. No, I got it this time. This is the one. I have learned from my mistakes. I am gonna beat this game. Now. Yeah, because I'm Russian.
Oh.
All right. So, see, now I'm avoiding these bridges. I've already got my 2-bullet power up. I'm missing the jumps because I'm an idiot. Oh yeah, I'm not gonna drown this time. Which seems like, something you can never say in real life. Oof. And like why does the hitting the wall not do damage? I feel like it really should.
Don't question it.
Yeah, just let it happen.
There's enough to kill you.
That you're gonna hit the wall a lot.
Understandable. All right, now I've got a fully leveled gun. I've got 3 bullets, and so I'm just gonna wail on this guy.
Yeah, the boss is not hard at all.
Yeah, and I didn't die at all, and so now I get another chance to collect extras.
Oh boy!
Here we go. Here we go. 1, 2.
God, what the hell is that?
God, turning is so bad.
It's fine. You get the contra now.
I guess I should have mentioned the controls. You have to press up to drive forward. So.
Oh.
Yeah. All right, so we're back to the side scroller. This is great. My forehead is large. I don't know if anyone else has noticed this. I have a very large forehead.
Oh, you do, man.
It's just I look like Hammerhead from Spider-Man. You can't fire directly up. My gun cannot even fire straight anymore. This game is just really lazy, for as ridiculously kind of high concept as it is, and because it's trying to do a lot, it just doesn't do any of these things well.
You're doing better.
Yeah, because I've been in this level before,
Yeah.
And so like I can master this style of gameplay where I can't see what's under fucking neath me. But
get the key. There you go.
Ugh. Couldn't avoid the spikes. All right, so we'll get through this. We're gonna do this. So I got 3 more keys to go. There's no way I will game over and go back to the car again. I'm going to beat the stage. I promise you. This is the one. This is the run, guys.
Okay.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
No, you died.
It's fine. I got 2 lives left. We're good.
Okay.
And you start with the keys you've gathered. And there are various checkpoints throughout the level. So, it's not that bad. But all the enemies always respawn whenever you go off screen. So it's kind of bad.
Yeah. You're back down to 1 health. Doing good.
Yeah, no, I feel good. And so I think it's really good that I touched that dingus light bulb bought and died. Uh, so this is fine. This is all going according to plan, I should point out.
Your plan is bad.
I want the ultimate stunt man, and what good is a stunt if there's no risk involved, right?
Right.
Right.
And so the risk here is that I've only got 1 life left and 1 health left, and I've still got to get 2 keys. Oh shit, the health. Well, let's go
Look
get
at
that.
okay. Look at the sprites for these platforms and how there is a black corner to all of them.
Yes, they are badly made. Oh god!
Yeah.
All right. Luckily I had gotten an extra life because that was my last one. I've only got 1 key left.
There it is.
There it is.
Oh,
Oh,
you
no.
got it.
And I have to exit the level. 0, 0, 0. Arrow. Fuck! Don't die! Don't die! Don't die! Keep going! Keep going! Keep going! Just win! I just want to see what's next. That's all I want to do. I did it.
You
Wait, what?
ah.
What?
Oh,
What?
now you're
What is this?
crawling? I guess you're climbing a building
So
and shooting with your head?
it throws you right in. You get no chance to practice this.
It's hideous.
And I don't know what I'm doing, and I only have 1 life. See you later, Ultimate Stuntman.
Okay, so your game is bad.
It's confusing.
like-
Like, what are they doing? Why do they make such a scatterbrained game? I understand. Like, I kind of dig the idea of like your character is an ultimate stuntman, and he drives cars and he shoots guns and he climbs buildings. But and like later stages apparently have you defusing bombs, and like a weird puzzle mode. But like, why do so many different types of games if you can't do any of them well?
Right? Like, I don't know, man. That game, I think you had the worst game, honestly.
Agreed. Yes.
Because Nikki and I just had generic
We
meh
had, like
games.
average games.
Yeah, my game was not great. I don't think it was. It wasn't the worst game I've ever played or anything. But
Oh, absolutely not.
Like, I can see why Nintendo wouldn't want to license that.
Yeah,
it was pretty
yeah.
bad.
Yeah.
And
it
also,
was
he
not
fucked
good.
an octopus, so there was that.
Right, yeah. Cool. So is there anything else you want to say about your game?
Ultimate Stuntman.
Right on. Okay, so that's pretty much it. But before we call the show over for the week, Matt, what are we playing next time?
Yeah. So after seeing games like the Ultimate Stuntman, you start thinking about the fact that video games suck, and how there are just so many bad games out in the world, and there's just, as far as the games we have to play go, there's just no hope. But hopefully, one day, someone can save us. Next week, we'll find out, because this is a theme we've technically never done before. We're going to play superhero games.
Wow.
We've never
Have
actually
we-
done that, except
Have we really? Because that was the first episode we recorded, but it never actually made it to air.
Yeah.
So, wow, has it never come up again?
nope, not until now.
Wow.
Wow.
All right.
So get on your spandex and get ready to kick shell. I don't know. They don't wear spandex. I didn't think that one through. Superhero games next week. Be there.
Awesome. All right. Well, we'll see you then. Until that time, this has been Cartridge Blowers. I'm Cody Coleman. With me, as always, Nikki Wright
Bye-bye.
and Matt Krua.
See ya.
Till next time, don't die. But Matt, what should they do?
Keep on blowing.
Sure. Yeah. Goodbye, everybody.
Our show was bad.
All right. Local recording stopped.
Okay.
Okay. Titles.
Title me.
So,
I don't have. I'm not super happy with really any of the ones I wrote down. Let's see. I remember Kites because his name was Kites. Put the game down and watch Boy Meets World. Who the fuck is behind the Robo Bear? Wink Ballfield and Operation Climax. The Kool-Aid Man Who Sells You Bricks. Chiseled Contraman, Sex as an Octopus. Expecting Dolph Lundgren, but getting Joe Pesci. Contra versus Rock'em Sock'em Robots. Don't worry, I'm good at the game now. Drowning for no reason. And immediately coned. Nikki.
I had, excuse me, Wink Ballfield, played by White Will Smith.
All right.
And Vega Jade versus Zangief Bison.
Fight. All right. Let's yay or nay. We've got remember Kites because his name is Kites.
No.
Put the game down and watch Boy Meets World.
That's more Stuff Weekly, I think.
Agreed.
Who the fuck is behind the Robo Bear?
I think a lot of Cody's titles are very Stuff Weekly this time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wink Ballfield and Operation Climax. The Kool-Aid Man. No, fuck that. Chiseled Contraman, Sex as an Octopus.
I don't know.
Expecting Dolph Lundgren, but getting Joe Pesci.
I don't hate that one, actually.
Yeah.
Contra versus Rock'em Sock'em Robots.
No.
Don't worry, I'm good at the game now.
Uh-uh.
Drowning for no reason. Immediately coned. Wink Ballfield, played by White Will Smith.
No.
And Vega Jade versus Zangief Bison. Okay, that leaves us with only expecting Dolph Lundgren, but getting Joe Pesci. That's all we got. So that wins by default.
Wait, no, one of the ones Nikki said was good too. I forget.
Vega
what
Jade versus Zangief
Nah,
Bison.
I didn't hate that one either.
Okay, so that leaves us with.
But that's because I want to say Vega Jade versus Zanga Bison.
Okay, all right, fine. So that's either expecting Dolph Lundgren or Vega Jade. Which one would you prefer, Matt?
I don't care.
Nikki, do you have a preference?
I don't.
Amber, you still there? What would you like between the two? Amber might not be there anymore. I don't know. Oh, hey. Yeah, title. Would you like, what do you think is better? Expecting Dolph Lundgren but getting Joe Pesci, or Vega Jade versus Zangief Bison? Expecting Dolph Lundgren. Okay. She likes Vega Jade versus Zangief Bison.
So the Dolph Lundgren title it is.
Rude. No, Vega Jade wins.
Yeah.
Fight. So, I'm sorry that the sickness finally hit you, Nikki.
It's okay.
It's not. I had it. It's bad.
Well, Todd and his husband came in from out of town, and they're like, oh, by the way, when we were in Utah, the other people we were visiting, one of them had a really bad flu. He had to go to the ER. So here we are.
Oh God.
Like,
Yeah, I think they gave Liz a sickness too.
yeah, Liz and her partner TJ definitely both got sick.
Yeah. I got sick too, but it had nothing to do with any of that because I had no contact with any of you people.
Right.
I think there's just some weird thing. I didn't get the flu. I just had a cold that knocked me on my ass. It was one of the first colds I had that just made me feel so horrible.
Yeah. I think I've just got a cold, but like over the last couple of hours, like my back feels like it's all bruised, which is pretty common with like aches of a flu.
Yeah.
So, I'm just gonna take some medicine and go to bed after this, I think.
It's late. It got late. I don't think we're normally not still recording stuff at 1 in the morning.
So, like, one of the things I was starting to mention about Final Fantasy 12 when my internet kicked the bucket
Yeah.
Was the voice acting.
Yeah.
I don't hate the voice acting. I hate Fran's voice. It sounds so like the actress is unsure of herself or something.
Okay.
Vaughn's voice is also pretty bad.
Whose?
Vaughn.
Oh, Vaughn, yeah. But also, like, the acting is fine, but, like, the quality is really bad.
I thought they re-recorded it.
Say that again?
I thought they re-recorded it.
I don't think they did, because, like...
Is my mic fucking up? You keep asking me to say things again. Am I...
You're not. I think she was talking at the same time as you.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry. So a lot of the female voices in particular, it's really obvious with them. But all of the voices sort of sound like they were either massively over noise reduced,
sure,
or they had recorded it on low quality software, because everybody sounds like they're speaking into a tin can, and you can really, really hear it, like with Penelo's voice, just how bad the quality is.
Amber said that 12 is basically Star Wars, which would mean you hate it.
What?
I don't agree.
I don't agree with that at all. Because Star Wars is about like a chosen one fighting a war, and being the only one who can possibly stop everything. Final Fantasy 12, you have no hand in stopping everything.
Right? Like you just meet the right people along the way.
The events of, like, my favorite part about FF12 is that none of you are really the chosen one. And, like, the events of that game kind of just happen around you.
Though, as you described that, I didn't realize Star Wars was a JRPG. That's like most JRPG plots.
Well, let's back that up a little bit, because Star Wars was like 79, 78. So JRPGs are Star Wars. But but JRPGs are really Dungeons and Dragons, so...
Yeah, well, fair enough.
I mean, so Envy says poor boy goes on an adventure with Space Pirate and his animal co-pilot to save a princess. I mean, that's a lot of games, though.
I think I don't think Vaughn is very Luke Skywalker. I can see Han Solo and Balthier though quite a bit. But also Han Solo is the best character in Star Wars, and Balthier is by far the best character in Final Fantasy 12.
Oh God, he's great. I made him an archer in the game, by the way.
That's a choice.
It's a weird one. There's a move that archers get that machinists don't. Sure. That I thought would be really, really great to have, but like archers and machinists have like very similar skills, just archers have something else that I wanted, so that's what I gave him.
So Nikki, you need to make your computer.
Huh?
We got to get you a flash drive so that you can make your computer and play.
Oh yeah, I'll probably do that tomorrow.
Okay.
Because boy, like, one of the reasons I'm also asking you guys to repeat yourselves is I can't wear like earbuds on my laptop because the audio jack doesn't work anymore.
Wow.
So
oh my God. So you're very low volume, I'm assuming.
Yeah, so I'm listening to you guys through my actual computer, laptop, or my laptop speakers, and I have it turned down low so it doesn't interfere with the show.
That has worked out because I couldn't tell.
Same.
I've been doing this for several months, so
yeah. I know your audio, your listening situation has been weird for a while. I wasn't sure exactly what it was though.
Yeah, that's it. Like, it's weird, like, I plug it in and it makes the noise like something happened, but then I don't hear through the earbuds. I can only hear through the speakers.
Does the Snowball not have a headphone jack?
That would be news to me.
I know the
The
Yeti
Yeti
does.
does.
That's actually what I'm plugged
Oh.
into right now.
I don't ever
No,
use
I
it,
don't
but
think it does. I'm feeling behind it, and I don't feel anything.
Okay.
Remember, this is like really old.
Yeah. Oh, we lost you.
What do you mean you lost me?
Oh,
My
you're back
voice?
now. Yeah, like it sounded like you accidentally unplugged your mic or something.
I feel like, are you on? Is your mic set to like detect only at a certain
No, I
threshold?
have no. I don't think it is.
Because that's what it really sounds like is happening to me. Is like if you're not at a like when you make the clap, the mic's like, oh shit, what? And it kind of sounds like you have to be, active and talking loud. Otherwise, it's not going to pick it up, which is weird. It shouldn't be like that.
I mean, you sound
I
fine
don't
right now.
see anything that's telling it to do
But
that.
Cody, does she not like oddly cut out or like get weirdly quiet on some parts of her words to you sometimes?
It's normally like at the beginning of a
Yeah,
sentence.
and
But like
which
not
sounds to
every
me
time.
but that sounds to me like the mic is
No, that would
saying,
make
"Oh shit."
sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like it seems as soon as she jump starts it with like the clap or whatever, that it's kind of
Yeah,
fine for
it
a
gets
while.
better. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I think maybe it just could be that the mic is literally 12 years old and it's probably time for a new one. Because I remember maybe 3 years ago when I was using it to record stuff weekly, you guys sort of were saying that I was having a similar problem. Or like sometimes I would sound like I was far away, even though I was right there. And like I emailed them and the guy was like, oh, huh. So you've had the same mic and the same cord for like almost 10 years? That's really unusual because they're not designed to last that long. So
I mean, I've been using the Yeti for a while. And hello, Makshi. Welcome.
hi, Max. How's it going?
You've missed the show for the most part. We're kind of
Yeah.
wrapping things up, but you're welcome to hang out with us while
We can
Matt
go back
writes our
to talking
introduction.
about games because that's what we're
Yeah.
supposed to be doing. You're
Well,
Russian. Well,
welcome, Russian friend.
our co-host on Stuff Weekly, which is another show that we do, is also Russian.
Yep.
He's in the chat room right now. Hi, Ambi.
Amber.
Although Stardew Valley has sort of taken over.
Half
Well,
Russian.
It's still fair to say that you're Russian. Come on.
You go to Russian Christmas.
In Moscow.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
every year.
But anyway, yeah, so video games. We already talked about all the stuff I played.
So the new Nintendo stuff from the Direct looks pretty cool.
Yeah,
I'm glad that Tropical Freeze is getting a re-release.
Tropical Freeze was great. It was a little hard.
I think it's the best Donkey Kong Country game ever made.
I agree.
And a little hard, but the new mode is actually kind of an easy mode.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, cool. Yeah, I'm excited
you play
about
as Funky Kong, and he has the abilities of all four Kongs in one person.
For real.
Yeah.
That actually sounds kind of fun.
Yeah.
Like I said, I played that game, I beat it, and then they're like, "Would you like to unlock hard mode?" I'm like, "This was not already hard mode," so I'm not sure I'm gonna play it again. But it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
The Kirby game looks fun.
I hope that's online.
Yeah. The Mario DLC, the free Mario DLC. Like it sounds like unlimited missions, and that's fun. Mario Rabbids. I just started that and just finished Mario Odyssey, so it's cool to have more content for a game I just finished. And it will get to stretch out forever, and a new character for the game I'm playing right now. I think it's Donkey Kong is what's coming out for Rabbids.
Yeah.
So that's
Episode number
124.
Title.
Vega Jade versus Zangief Bison. So that you can say Zanga Bison.
I'm gonna.
That's fine. Excited about a new Mario Tennis. Mario Tennis.
With an RPG in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Camelot's Mario Tennis RPGs and Mario Golf RPGs on the Game Boy Advance were fantastic. And it's cool that Nintendo recognizes that people actually liked those.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited for another Mario Tennis game.
Yeah.
So,
The World Ends With You is an interesting pick.
I never played that, but I would like to have the chance to now.
It's the most Tetsuya Nomura game of all time.
Cool. I mean, that's fine.
It is extremely Tetsuya Nomura.
So
oh no, now Nikki's a bot.
Oh. There's pictures of it and everything. Pictures of robots. Yeah, no, I'm excited to get the opportunity to play that now. To play the Square Enix. It's Square Enix, right?
Yeah.
That's not Kingdom Hearts, Final Fantasy,
they
or
pretty much have Tetsuya Nomura on reserve.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember the other stuff they announced, but that's the stuff I'm looking forward to.
They what else was announced? I thought there was a little 2D platformer called I think it was like Celeste that looked pretty good.
Right
I thought that I mean, you know, it was a mini direct. The Hyrule Warriors port with all with all the 3DS content is neat.
Yeah, I'll probably buy that.
I was thinking I would wanted to get that digitally so that it would be something I would always be able to do. Like if I'm bored, I don't have to go get a cartridge and I can just say like, I want to beat up some guys.
There's our show title.
Yeah.
I mean, that is what that one game is good for. So, want to beat stuff up? Hyrule Warriors is your
also good for really good butt rock covers of Zelda songs.
Yeah, the music's pretty great in that game.
The music in that game is just so over the top ridiculous, and I love it.
Yeah.
Let's see what else. If you would like to actually see the show we just recorded in about a week, you'll be able to watch it on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/YNINpod. And you can watch all 123 previous episodes over there as well. So there's that.
Every once in a while, we stream games. Mostly Matt streams games on this channel.
I'm starting an RPG.
Yeah,
very soon.
Matt and I are playing EDF. Should be finishing the main campaign before too terribly long.
Yep.
You can see Matt almost play the first year of Stardew Valley in our old footage on our YouTube channel.
Chrono Trigger is being slowly uploaded finally.
Cool.
A couple of episodes are coming out per week.
Right on.
Because all of those are edited now.
Nice.
They're already uploaded. They're just set on a schedule to release. So you can see a full playthrough of Chrono Trigger, the best RPG ever made.
Agreed.
Let's see. I think I'm ready.
Okay.
Cool.
Let's start the recording.
This is going to be one of those.
Okay. All right, dude. When you're ready.
Sure. Born ready. That's not a song, but it's a thing that I'm saying. Because I'm really sleepy. Because it's 2:30. All right. Let us examine our humanity and that which we create. What is art if not a way to express our very selves? The canvas is a world on which we paint our hopes and dreams, creating realities unlike that of which we live in. Art is, in and of itself, escapism. It represents so much about the human condition and our transcendence thereof. So, if that is truly the case, what's up with putting weird crap on video game box art? I don't know. That's the question that 3 expert art critics tackle this week on Art Ridge Blowers. We judge games by their covers. Cody is Wink Ballfield, a man out of time, and a man out of banjos in Phalanx. Nikki punches down a brick wall, but that's actually just a normal Friday night for her. And then she plays Brawl Brothers. and I have rippling muscles made only for octopi in The Ultimate Stuntman. Put on your snooty little striped shirt and beret and get ready to critique art with us. You know, just like all the other big popular YouTube channels. It's Cartridge Blowers, episode 124, Vega Jade versus Zanga Bison. Perhaps art is in the eye of the beholder, which is ridiculous because we should find that guy and gouge out his eyes. He's hoarding all of our art. Get him. Get him now.
Fantastic.
All right.
It was all worth it for that eye of the beholder. Find him and get him.
Yeah, I liked it. That was good.
Okay. I'm gonna go make Z's come out of my face like a cartoon.
That's fair.
Yeah, that sounds incredible.
It
You
does.
guys have a wonderful night, and we'll talk to you tomorrow for news.
Yep.
Sounds
All right.
All right.
Peace, friends.
We'll also end the stream here. So good night, Amber, and new friends, and we'll see you in 2 weeks.
See ya.
I said stop. There we go. And stop broadcast.